Summertime when the weather is hot, touch the sky when the weather's fine. You got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
We're just normal men.
Everybody's rich, take her out for a meal.
What do you mean normal men?
Everybody's poor, just do what you feel. Spend it on the day, get it down, no return of 25.
Welcome to a new episode of Internet Lolcows. Didn't expect I'd be making one of these years later.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But yet, here we are to go through the fun I had with this rage baby, along with a cast of side characters who also had to deal with him and his crippling autism. I'm talking major rage baby, enough rage to rival Jonathan Ross. This bro's crash outs are so legendary that finding a Mew in the wild is considered mundane. If you think crash outs are the only thing he's known for, you be completely and utterly wrong. He also threatened to kill and rape someone due to them making fun of him, comparing me making fun of people to the Holocaust, along with calling me an ableist. Thanks, Connor, for confirming that I'm more able-bodied than you. No fricking shit. Bitching at Toucan Sam for telling him his apology is ass, along with bitching because he is shitting on Ralphie. He gets mad when you criticize him for his work looking like complete slop. What I'm saying is this guy's villain origin story needs to be studied for future generations. I know what Connor is doing right now at this point in the video.
Stop it, please, I beg you!
But I bend down and I say, fuck no! Yes, laughing at Connor's pain while drinking his liberal tears makes me all bubbly inside. I guess Connor was right about me the entire time. I am a Republican asshole. Doesn't change the fact that Trump is still your daddy, bitch, and accept it. But we all know what's going to happen when he sees this video. He's going to come at me with a rage of 1,000 suns. The reason why I know this is due to the fact that he went after Ben for his video. So it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if he does the same to me. And I will say I completely and utterly welcome it. Where my interaction started with this guy was on Twitter. I saw this guy crashing out at Ben Mazza and decided to involve myself because, one, I like watching morons crash out, and also two, I wanted to see how far I could push him. And let's just say, for lack of a better term, I came away extremely happy with the results. And here I am to read off every interaction that I got on Twitter with this guy. Because Ben was a fucking idiot in his video and didn't show the full context of how it started. Fucking useless Ben Mazza. Oh, okay guys, so here we go. So this is basically his Twitter. When I first covered this guy, like how you say it, for the record, I did not know who the fuck this dude was until, like how you say, other people explained it out to me on who this guy is. So let me go through here, if I can find out. So, like, I was watching this whole Twitter interaction with him and Ben. So I said, like, bro is still melting down. Like, get a juice box and play some Fortnite along with doing some breathing exercises. My goodness. So, and Ben's like, I know, right? So this dude, like how you say it. So Ben says this about the guy. And he's just, as you can see here, he is just fucking crashing out on Ben. And like how you say, he goes like, you are so mean and heartless. Like, yes, Ben is mean, duh. And hypocritical and cynical, like, what? Like, oh my god, like, this dude, like, he just says nothing but fucking nonsense here. Fucking hell. So, and he goes like, then all you can do is just eat my shorts. And this is just where it starts. Like, this is the mother load, kids. So I said, first off, The Simpsons dropped off when I was 12. Next, you're going after him based on him saying your apology was garbage. Ben is a rando on the internet. Why do you care this much? And I said this knowing that he's going to flip out. So he goes like, well, I'm sorry, but you and him had the same piss poor attitude of arrogant Republican man children for thinking that mentally challenged people are a disgrace disgraceful for humanity. Harassing and mocking those who use like Pooh Adventures videos is no excuse for rotten behavior. And I will say there is actually one thing he got about right about me. Yes, I will admit it. I am conservative. I am a Republican. Moved over there quite recently, but yeah, like the rest of this stuff here, like you for thinking mentally challenged people are disgraceful for humanity, harassing and mocking those who you like. Here's the thing. I did not harass you, man. All I said was, first off, The Simpsons dropped up. Like, how is this? How is that harassment? My fucking lord! Like this little bro, man. So he goes like, and another thing, you claim that everyone in the Adventure Teen community is pedophiles for shipping themselves with fictional characters when really it's just harmless roleplay, and yet you claim that you have the right to do so and deserve to get pwned. Okay, bro, I do not give two flying fucks about the Adventure Team community. You all can shove bicycle pumps up each other's asses for all I fucking care. I don't give a fuck. As long as you are doing, like I say, as long as you're all consenting adults, all parties are okay in it, I don't give a flying fuck. As long as you're not destroying people's property, breaking the law in any way, shape, or form, go for it, have fun, shove that bicycle pump so far up your fucking ass and hit the pumper. Like, I do not care, man. So he goes like, dude, you campaign against spoofers and whatever you complain them to be, and the Adventure Teen community is nothing but a genocide, and even more offensive and disturbing as the Holocaust since Adolf Hitler, since hates and despises autistic people, Jews, and not. So the funniest part to this statement is a lot of people took credence with him just on this part on its own. There was a couple people that quote tweeted him and were like, wow, really, dude? So this is the context Ben is missing in his video of what started the entire interaction with me and Connor. So I said, oh my God, you are way off. To think me making fun of people is compared to the Holocaust, laughing my ass off. You see, I put autismos in my dungeon and use them for cheap entertainment. Watching them eat glue is entertaining as fuck. So he goes like, what the fuck? Are you from Texas or something? And this is how you treat autistic or mentally challenged people, for that matter? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Connor, there's a lot of things wrong with me that you don't fucking realize. Little bro is pissed. Oh, I pissed him off with that one. I had a couple zingers in the chamber. So I said, what's right with me is the shorter answer. Plus, autismal lives don't matter. You end up living in mommy's basement for the rest of your days. So what I'm doing is sort of a service. Oh, fucking Christ. Like, and he just goes like, is this really what you support? Say it, you coward. I dare you to say it. And he tries to use the ableism thing against me, which, for the record, I have ADHD, Connor. So I had to include this. I'm sorry. Like, she goes like, I love when my hubby Rebel goes full ableist on me. He puts his foot on my back and calls me a full retard and says I suck at cooking. Fucking God. Like, this got me a chuckle too. So, not you trying to badly bait Rebel into saying it, oh my God, then why are you criticizing us of all, like, he had this whole bullshit interaction with Cosmic, so I took him up on his bait and I said, yes, I'm more able-bodied than you. I'm glad we can come to this conclusion, friend. If you want me to say it, come on into a Discord VC with me and say it. And I basically gave him my username. This right here, I'm gonna save this little snippet here. If you thought that's the last I would ever see of him, you don't know how much of an angry little rage autismo that this bro is. This dude waited an entire month before coming at me on Discord, because if you look at the screen caps that I read off earlier, yes, I gave him my Discord to come at me with because I knew full well that he crashes out on Discord as well. So I decided, you know what? let's see if I can get him to crash out at me. And yes, I decided to flip that coin. So fast forward a literal month later, this bro adds me on Discord, and I said, bro, why are you calling me? Because to be fair, guys, I actually forgot who he was for a split moment. And he goes like, because you're going to be in so much trouble if you all just stop up and leave alone. I said, what have I done to you? And he goes like, you threatened to beat me up for being a spoofer and part of the adventure team community. Which, as you guys saw from the screenshots earlier, when on God's green fucking earth did I say that? And he goes like, I said, citation needed, evidence required. So he provides it over, like he provides over all the fucking shots of me messing with him. I said, I don't see anything saying I would beat you up. You started crashing out at me for making a joke. Are you saying that I have no right to say this stuff because I'm not human? Is that it? And like, you see, he's just trying to put words in my mouth. I said, no, it's your right to say something along with me having the right to laugh at your crash out. I am a loser, is that? I said, you know what? Yes. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to get me into a Discord VC with him. This utter embarrassment of a fucking human being tried to get me into a Discord call with him. And I know why he was trying to do it. Like, in a way, he was trying to record me in there to try to make me look terrible, and it blew up in his face because, one, recording, like, how do you say, a Discord call on a phone is actually a bitch, to be honest, and his equipment was not working, so that's why the call between me and him never happened, is due to the pure fact of he just, like, he couldn't get his equipment working. Like, I went off into another server to just basically, okay, is my equipment working and shit? Is it me? And lo and behold, it's not me, it's his equipment that's fucking screwing the pooch that day. And I said, well, during this part, if you're wondering, because it cuts off here, I said, you know what? Yes. And he's just, as I said, so it goes on, I said, why did you delete your X account? He goes like, because I hated being associated with it along with my bad behavior, and yet people who don't give a damn still remember me for it. I will admit I was a little overly sensitive, aggressive, and hypercritical at times. A little? I mean, dude, you said you were going to grape and kill a person. I don't think a little is the word I would be using to describe this entire situation. So let's keep going here. So he goes like, I will admit I was overly sensitive, aggressive, and hypercritical at times, but what I did was no excuse for my stupidity and rudeness. I am sorry for being a scumbag on here. I'm sorry I ever became a spoofer. I'm not listening to you, and I'm sorry for living a lie on here without positive feedback or energy. Okay, Connor, I was just like, throughout this entire conversation, I was somewhat like, I'm sorry, I'm going to blame ADHD for this. My ADHD was just kicking the fuck in. I was like not giving no fucks about this conversation because I was like, whatever, dude. Like, you came in, you started crashing out at me, all because I made fun of you on the internet. Cry me a fucking river, Connor. Cry me a fucking river. And I said, I didn't say that at all. If you want to keep doing videos, who am I to stop you? Okay, then thank you for understanding. I know that it's going to be hard to someone to understand, but I am doing these things to protect myself and others like me from making any more stupid mistakes. And the funniest part is, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that because if you look at the screenshot in Ben's video, this dude, I think it was like within like a couple days after dealing with me, makes that comment on that guy with the Winnie the Pooh profile picture. So I said, why did it take a month for you to talk to me? Because I was afraid that you were going to treat me like shit again, just like that god awful Postal Pickles was going to do. And I said, who the fuck is Postal Pickles? Because I know who he is now. At this time, I did not know who the fuck this guy was. I was like, who is this goon? And he goes like, she's actually a female, also named Master Dragon Samurai Revolution, and let's just say that she's being bullying and trying to ruin my reputation and my life in general for 5 years since I was on here. I'm serious. She is that bad of a person. I said, what makes me a good person? Well, what? Say that again. I said, you know, I'm a massive asshole. I didn't really know for sure. All I did was just make an ass out of myself, and I'm glad he came to that conclusion. Yes, you made a complete ass out of yourself by dealing with me. That, Connor, if you're watching this video and if you don't pick up anything from this, yes, that was the goal. My goal was to piss you off, laugh at you, and making a complete ass out of you. What you did without me barely trying. You're an idiot, Connor. You're a fucking goon. My God, man. So I said, he goes like, I really, now for sure, all I did was just make an ass out of myself. I said, congrats on you coming to that conclusion. What's your deal with Ben Mazza? He never answered this question, actually. This is a question he never answered. And basically, yes, I decided to throw up this picture with me saying, make liberals cry again, Trump 2024, because I did this for the sole reason of being a dick. So pretty much after this, Ben made his own video on this goon, which I watched to find out where him and Ben's beef actually started, due to the fact that I know so little about this guy, because all I really did was I just interacted with him on Twitter. I didn't really get into who the fuck he was. I didn't know where this bro came from. All I just saw was him crashing out at Ben, and I just wanted to involve myself just to see what he would do in the case of me. So what I was planning on doing was reacting to it, but to be fair, it wouldn't be that interesting due to the fact that I wouldn't add much to the video. My whole interactions with Connor, I decided to look up Postal Pickles myself and to see, like, okay, who is this person? What's their deal? And come to find out, yeah, like, they're in the same business as me, that is trolling Connor. And what they also did is they made a complete documentary about him and about all his antics. That's where I got, like, a good chunk of all the stuff that I had for the beginning of my video. So what I did is I went in and I read this document, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to knock it down for you guys a little bit and read out the very interesting parts. And if you want to read this document, then I suggest that you go to it in the description down below, because I did link it for you guys to look at. And believe me, you guys are going to come away from it very fucking appalled that this dude is doing this fucking shit. And it's quite funny as well, because he sits here and he calls everyone that he ever interacts with, oh, well, they're ableist, oh, they're this, they're that, and everything else. And it's really freaking hilarious because the guy is actually worse than the people he calls out. It's honestly fucking hilarious. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I'm going to go read that document right now. And as I said, I'm going to bring you guys the best highlighted parts. So, okay, guys, we are on to the final part of this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to read through this document a little bit. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that fucking fat fuck. Look at this fuck. Like, I just like this. So, his name is Connor the Conductor, real name Connor Merwitz, was born on February 10, 2024. So meaning right now, Connor is 21 years old. So this document was made last year. So he's a YouTuber who's on DeviantArt and YouTube. Like, that one is very self-explanatory. Okay, so he does videos and crossovers or spoofs such as Disney or Universal, etc. He is also a leader of the Adventure Team community, Dream Warriors Clan. Like, this feels like something out of a Freddy Krueger movie. Like, this feels like Nightmare on Elm Street. Really good freaking movie, by the way. So that way. He's considered autistic with the possible Asperger's syndrome. I truly don't care about someone having that. So, here's this. description of his, this was like his YouTube channel. I don't know if this is still up now or what the deal is, but he goes like, hello, my name is Condor Stone. I am Bird and Stone, leader of the blah, 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 protector of the magical rail, blah, 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 blah. The Dreamland, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is fucking dumb. So basically, it's like him going through a description of who he fucking is, like anyone cares. Okay, if he was respectful, he wouldn't have crashed out the way he did at me. Honest, no, that's a fucking lie in itself. And a smart person, I really beg to differ. Like, this is like the John Cena like level, like the hustle, loyalty, and respect bullshit. Like, these are like his 3 fucking commandments, even though it's like he doesn't follow a damn one of these. Like, it's kind of what the fuck. So I consider myself a respectful, honest, and smart human. Yeah, you're retarded. Shut up. Fucking loser. Stay gold, Disney. Stay gold. Yeah, too bad Disney's in the crutter right now. Their fucking Snow White movie tanked fucking hard. From everything I've shown you thus far up to this point, he's just a massive piece of fucking shit. Like, the guy is basically, like, I like how he calls other people hypocritical, but yet fails to look at himself in the fucking mirror. It's kind of hilarious. So how it started on September 19, 2022, a former member of the community that went by the name of Misfits, also known as Ralphie, was accused of flirting with a minor through the Discord chat logs. Connor and his group had made friends with this alleged pedophile months before the incident. He defended Ralphie and decided to block people for criticism about the community and Ralphie himself. On June 27, 2022, another member named El Current went by the name of Cartoon Anime Fan 2000, Dragon Rocks, and Hero Hamada Rocks support. What the fuck are these names? My gosh. And this is like how you say it. So for the last fucking time, just stop. You and your fucked up friends have gone too far. Yes, I know Dragon Rocks did some shit in the past, but he is actually trying to change and improve his behavior. But just some happen to find that, oh my god, still offensive and continue to treat him and other spoofers like shit and even call them the fucking R word. He's so stupid. He does the same cycle over and over again, expecting different results. He's the literal textbook definition of insanity. And he's fucking stupid for this. But yeah, like, okay, so, well, guess what? You know what I think who's retarded? You are. So you and your friends better leave us spoofers or else there will be fucking hell to pay. Okay, Connor, you wanna know what the funniest part is? You've had 2 shots at me. 2 shots at me. And you couldn't land a single fucking thing. Connor has been accused of causing drama in his own community. He's harassed and bullied several users on DeviantArt, YouTube, and X, formerly Twitter. Like, okay, I'm glad that Postal Pickles fixed this, but many of these victims were called out with the hard R, but and even death threats to users. Which he did that earlier, like how you say it. Like, I think I showed the screenshot of it where he threatened to basically, where he was gonna go and unalive and grape this guy because he made a joke about him. Here in the United States, it's illegal for someone to post death threats on the internet to minors and people with disabilities. This would lead to serious consequences on social media can do to people, which the victims would lead to self-harm such as depression and suicide. Okay, but before we go on, my thing is, like, minors and people with disabilities, like, okay, this shouldn't just be just strictly for these people. It should be just for people in general. So heck, he also picks up and bullies other users who are autistic and wants to chat with them and make fun of the victims who are mentally and physically abused. So it's kind of funny that this guy comes out on my, like how you say, on X, tries to call me an ableist when really he's a fucking ableist. Like, how do you say it? I know it's basically that same saying of, I know you are, but what am I? Honestly, just shut the F up and start doing something more productive with your life because, again, this review is bullshit.
The use of words expressing something other than their literal intention. Now that is irony.
This is your last chance to stop being a spoofer and for good and start spreading your autism awareness and knowledge to more proper things. Otherwise, I'm not going to report. I'm not only going to report you and get your channel terminated for good, but also ensure that you will never touch another computer. Whoa, Jesus Christ, fam. Man, he's a little piss baby. Look at this fucking shit. But only when you aren't spoofing at all and for good do you understand. Yike, bro. Oh, like this is fucked up, man. Yeah, and this is like as I demonstrated throughout the video, like this dude does this little bit where like he tries to say that he's sorry. Whenever he, like how you say, whenever he gets either A, backlash, or B, gets smacked around, like he has this notion of where he just like, you know, puts his hands together, is on his knees begging for forgiveness. Like, I will say this, it's kind of funny. This guy's a fucking imbecile. Holy crap. Connor can't take criticism. Throughout 2023, Connor has been receiving tons of criticism for his critics/trolls and members of his own online behavior and content on DeviantArt and YouTube, calling them out as mass criminals, psychopaths, and mass murderers. But what's worse is that he posts death threats and sexual harassment to his critics/trolls. This is how he responds to critics and trolls. So take the post down, and Postal Pickles is like, nah. No, you better do it because I'm sick of you harassing me because of what I've done. Look, I understand that I did do some pretty stupid things in the past, but taking these things, shoving them down people's throats, and even manipulating people into thinking I'm the bad guy and letting them harass and bully me is not right. So I'm sorry for that, but you better stop this nonsense and just let me go. Okay, here's the thing, Connor. Shut the fuck up, bitch. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Because you don't like it when people give you a taste of your own fucking medicine. It's not too fucking fun when you're the one receiving it. So, oh, wow. Share this post and tag users you hate who gets it. Whoa. What the fuck, man? These people are fucked up. That's it. If I find you posting a damn rant or assault on my work, and yet you continue to treat me like I deserve to die, I'm kind of... Yo! What the fuck is going on? Yeesh. Like... Dylan Wild Season. What the fuck is wrong with you? You are harassing a child. What the fuck? Go fuck yourself, you lying butt sniffer. I don't believe you all hate me that much and you want to wish me and my content to death. I'm so fucking... Okay, and this is the thing I will say. I don't want him to stop his content. He's totally and completely free to do it. So I apologize for making you all worried. The reason I wasn't around. Oh yes, here we go. Oh boy, yes. This part I will admit, guys, I did see this before. So I'd like to apologize for making you all worried. The reason I wasn't around yesterday is because I kind of got in trouble for hitting my sister while I was trying to do another post about an issue, but long story short, I was able to make up things with my family and hopefully for good, blah, 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 blah. Also, from now on, I might want to stay clear of anything that either might be offensive or harsh depending on the post or comment I make. So please try to understand and blah, 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 blah. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Fuck. So, okay, so let me see what, yeah, I kind of got upset at her even though she was giving me good advice about not being able to, but not always being the internet police when it comes to rants. And let's just say I lost it and hit her with a pillow. Okay, so less painful, but still, she's right, you know. I know you're mentioned, blah, blah, blah. Let me see here. Yeah, you're kind of right. I can't always prevent people from doing bad things, and I'm sorry for the world. So Okay, so let me see here. So sometimes it kind of got into an incident with her for domestically abusing her with a pillow causing her to almost suffocate, to reveal that he's a psychopath. Connor denied several times on Twitter, but the damage was finally done. Connor apologized to his friends about the incident with his sister. His sister had no internet communications to talk, whether it's not she's traumatized by this incident or that his parents were aware of his erratic behavior. Like, I don't know, just for a second here, like, if we can pause back here, like, I know on this document I've been sort of more serious about this document than I am this entire video, but this is like, this is fucked up. And how are his parents not aware of his erratic behavior? When you can see it right here, he almost caused his own sister to suffocate. Oh yes, this dude right here, this bad crossover and other things of various qualities. Like, this is the dude that he threatened to grape and basically unalive because he made a joke about him. The funniest part to this guy thus far is I keep hearing about these white knights, but yet I have yet to see them appear up on my timeline. Really finally revealed that he admitted that he hates people with... Whoa, wait a minute. Yo, scroll up, you blasted thing. You started it, since you... Do you just delete my reply? Don't say that. I told you to stop already with your insults. I seriously hate autism or other mental disabilities as well, because again, to me, you sound like a... Bro, you did just expose yourself. So that's why he hates Ben Mazza so fucking much. What a fucking goon. Like, if this does not expose him, I don't know what does. That's kind of funny. That's funny. Funny as fuck. But yeah, that is it for this document, and that is it for this episode of Internet Lolcows. I do hope you all enjoyed the madness that is Connor.